Defiance from Tehran is growing louder. Senior Iranian political figure Ali Larijani has delivered a sharp ideological response after the United States announced a $10 million reward targeting figures linked to Iran's political establishment. In a statement that drew heavily on religious symbolism, Larijani invoked the legacy of Imam Hussein, declaring that death is nothing but happiness and living with oppressors nothing but misery. The quote, rooted in Shiite historical tradition, signals a message of resistance rather than retreat in the face of mounting pressure campaigns against Iran. Iranian officials say the bounty is part of a broader attempt by Washington to intimidate political figures connected to Tehran's power structure. Larijani's response reframes the move as a moral and ideological confrontation, invoking the symbolism of Imam Hussein to underline a narrative of endurance against external pressure. Analysts say the rhetoric reflects how Iranian leadership circles are positioning the standoff with the United States not merely as a geopolitical dispute, but as a deeper struggle defined by principles, resistance, and national sovereignty. Beyond the politics of words, the missile replies are also intensifying, and Iran is delivering major blows. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has claimed a major strike on U.S. military infrastructure in the Gulf. In a dramatic statement, IRGC Public Relations announced that its forces targeted key American and Israeli-linked military sites as part of the ongoing Operation Vadeh Sadek 4, also known as Operation True Promise 4. According to the IRGC, the latest wave of attacks included precision missile strikes and drone assaults on the Al Dhafra Air Base in the United Arab Emirates, a critical U.S. military installation hosting advanced fighter jets and intelligence assets. Iranian forces claim that the base's central ammunition depot was hit, triggering massive explosions and forcing American forces to evacuate and relocate aircraft. Tehran says the strikes were carried out using an array of missiles from its strategic arsenal, including Fatah hypersonic missiles, Emad, Qadr, Zolfagar, Dezful, and Khorramshahr systems, alongside so-called destructive drones. Iranian officials claim the operation also targeted U.S. facilities at Jafar Naval Base and Sheikh Issa Air Base in Bahrain. Iran also claims to have launched attacks on Israeli targets deep inside what it calls the occupied territories. According to the IRGC statement, missiles struck military-industrial infrastructure in the Tel Aviv and Ben Gurion areas, including facilities linked to aerospace weapons production and air refueling support. The strikes are said to be part of multiple coordinated waves. Iranian officials say Wave 53, 54, and 55 of the operation targeted Israeli command centers, military gathering points, and strategic infrastructure. In a warning to Washington and Tel Aviv, the IRGC declared that continuous and crushing attacks will continue until the aggressors are punished. The claims could not be independently verified, and neither the United States nor Israel has yet confirmed the alleged damage. But if confirmed, a successful strike on a U.S. ammunition depot in the Gulf would mark one of the most serious direct confrontations between Iran and American forces in recent years, raising fears of a dangerous new escalation across the Middle East.